Hi, it's Dr. JP, and I'm here with Leo. Say hi, Leo.
Hello.
Leo, have you ever read a book that has no words? Have you ever read a book that has no words?
Uh, how can you read a book if it doesn't have any words?
Well, that's a good point. But you can look at a book if it has no words.
Yeah, but you can't read it if it doesn't have any words.
Well, I'm going to get out the red book. And let's just, why don't you guys come on over? I'm going to read this book here to you, the red book. And it won a silver medal. And here it is, it's red. This is the red book. And there it is, the title, The Red Book by Barbara Lehman. Well, you could read this part, at least, Leo. The Red Book.
Alright, let's hear the story then.
Well, it starts out. There's a nice city. And a little boy's going down the street. Or is it a little girl? It could be a little girl. Oh. And there's something she sees in the snow. And it looks red. What is it? So she gets it, picks it up. It's a book, a red book. And she runs to her school and goes inside her classroom, where she's seated at a desk and sees, I have the red book. In my bag. While the teacher is teaching way up there. She says, maybe I'll just take out the red book and open it up. And what do I see? It looks like a map in this book of some islands. But as she looks closer at the map of the islands, she sees the book is getting closer and zeroing in on one of the islands. And then it's getting closer and zeroing in on the shore of the island. And getting closer, zeroing in on the shore of the island to see, who is that? A boy or a girl on an island? And she sees it is a boy, and he is finding a red book in the sand, just like she did in the snow. And she's watching him open up this red book, and his book opens up to a map, and it's getting closer. And it shows a city. And as he zeroes in, the map takes him closer, like a camera, into the city, into one particular building, and zeroes in on the windows of that building until you see one window with a girl, and she is in the window looking at a book. And as it gets closer, well, he sees, what book is she reading but a book showing him looking at her. And they both stop and look up because they found they're seeing themselves on the other side of the world through these magic books. And the boy is happy. Maybe he's made a new friend, and she is happy. And she closes her book and wonders, And so then, when it's time to go, she leaves class, goes down the street with her red book, and sees a man with some balloons, and she buys all of his balloons, and the balloons are enough to pick her up and take her away into the sky. And as she's floating away into the sky, she's leaving the city behind, and it's snowing. She's floating. Oh, but she drops the book accidentally while she's up in the sky, and it falls, 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 all the way down, and lands. And while it lands, she still floats away across the ocean. But the book is open on the page where the boy is still looking at his book on the other side of the world. And he continues to look as she's floating away farther out into the ocean. And then continues to watch as she's floating farther out into the ocean. But then hours pass, and he kind of forgets, and he checks the book again after he's kind of taking a little nap, and look who's coming into view but the girl. And here he looks up and sees this is the girl he was watching, and she's coming, and she's floating in on many balloons, and they meet on the beach for the first time, but his book is getting taken out by the ocean, just as this book that fell on the ground is closing in the wind. And as it closes, another kid on a bike drives up and sees it and picks it up and starts riding home with it, looking over his shoulder, wondering, very interesting book. Very interesting book. The Red Book.
Wow, that was one weird story without any words.
Well, that's one way to describe it, Leo. A very imaginative book. Hope you enjoyed it.